Distance. Distance is the length of the path traveled by an object. Distance is a scalar. Scalar means physical quantity does not require any direction. In distance, there is no need of direction. Consider an example. A car traveled from position A to position B. The distance is 5 km. Then B to C 3 km. At last C to A 6 km. Well, here we want to know the total distance. So we will add this 5 km, 3 km and 6 km. Answer is 14 km. We got the total distance 14 km. Displacement. When a body moves from one position to another, the shortest distance between the initial position and final position of the body with direction is called displacement. Displacement is a vector. Vector means physical quantity which requires both magnitude as well as direction. Just now we have learned that in distance there is no need of direction, while in displacement there is a need of direction. Displacement, shortest distance covered by an object in specific direction. In this there is a need of direction. Here A is the length, B is the arrow. Length indicates its magnitude while arrow indicates its direction. Point A is called tail and point B is called head. Here initial position is A and final position is B. AB is a displacement which is a straight line drawn from initial position to final position, drawn from position A to position B. AB is called displacement vector. Speed. Speed of the body is distance traveled by it per unit time. It gives an idea of how slow or fast the body is moving. It doesn't matter what the object is. It always gives the idea of how slow or fast that object or body is moving. Speed formula, distance by time. SI unit for speed is meter per second. To understand this, we will take the example. Well, here a girl. Well, here is the girl. A girl travels from her house to school. The distance is 200 km, which she has completed in 40 seconds. Alright, from her house to school, total distance is 200 km. Time 40 seconds. Now we have to find the speed. For finding the speed, we take the formula. Speed is equal to distance by time. Distance is 200 km divided by time 40 seconds. The answer is 5 meter per second. The girl has taken 5 meter per second of speed to travel from her house to school. The displacement of the body per unit time is called velocity. We know that speed doesn't give idea of direction of motion. To know the exact position of moving object, we need the direction. Directions like east or west or south, like where the object is traveling, in which direction the object is traveling. Consider an example. Here house is initial position and school is final position. A girl traveled from her house to school. The distance is 200 km, which she has completed in 40 seconds. Then she returned from school to her house. From school to house distance is 200 km, which she has completed in 40 seconds. To know the speed, take the formula. Distance by time. Distance is 200 plus 200. 2 times distance because she traveled from house to school. Then school to house. That's why the distance is 2 times 200 plus 200, and time is 40 plus 40 is equals to 400 by 80. Answer is 5 meter per second. Here the speed is 5 meter per second. Now what is velocity? To know the velocity, take the formula displacement by time. Displacement by time. Here final minus initial divided by time. Velocity is equals to 0 by 80 second is equals to 0. Here velocity is 0. You know what? I know what you are thinking. 0. How and why the velocity is 0? Don't worry, okay? Don't worry. I will tell you the reason. Here I said that a girl traveled from her house to school. Then she returned from school to her house. It means her starting point is house and end point is also house. Alright? House to school, then school to her house. Initial position is house and also her final position is house. That's why here velocity is 0. The velocity will be 0 when a body travels a certain distance and return to the same point immediately.